2, 1.
Greetings all, this is Angel Shade and welcome to Random Battle. This time a random battle of Unreal Tournament, the new Unreal Tournament. If you didn't hear about it, well, I think you're living under a rock, because this is the new Unreal Tournament. It's free to play and this is a pre-alpha version which is already out there and you can download it and play. Pre-alpha means that the game is work in progress, and pretty much all of it is work in progress. The GUI, the graphics, maps, weapons, everything is still, well, work in progress. However, as you can see from the footage, it doesn't look like it, does it? The graphics is awesome for something that's pre-alpha, and it's completely 100% playable. All of the weapons are back from the original Unreal Tournament with some modifications and changes that they took from Unreal Tournament 3 and Unreal Tournament 2004. But it's the original set: the Enforcer, the GES Bio Rifle, the ASMD Shock Rifle. The minigun is actually Stinger minigun, which is a triple minigun mounted on the same chassis, which is this thing. It's really awesome. The weapons are pretty good, balanced really well, which has surprised me, and I'm sorry that I'm stuttering, but I'm trying to play and shoot at the same time, and it's difficult because this game is as fast-paced as it's ever been, and it's awesome. The reason why I love Unreal Tournament is there is no modern shooter nonsense here. It's purely just run and gun. You see somebody, you shoot. The weapons all have different accuracy and stats, however they don't really matter that much. Where the crosshair is basically where the bullets is gonna go. And combine that with boost jumping that you do actually without any kind of booster. Simply you press the movement button twice in a... oh, that was a good shot. In a row, and for example 2 times forward makes you boost dash forwards, twice to the right dashes to the right, and so on and so on, and this is really insane. And I'm liking it so much. I miss this kind of shooters. Everybody is doing the modern Call of Duty type shooter with you know, aiming down the sight and similar crap, and it's all slowed down, and then they started to speeding it back up with exo movement, and I got shot in the ass back there. And exo movements are crap. The only game that made exo movements decent is Titanfall. There it's done well, but Black Ops 3, Advanced Warfare, Call of Duty is no, they're not terrible, but they simply are not needed. And they knew that when they were making it, because there is a mode in Advanced Warfare where you can actually play without exo movement. Curious, isn't it? Nobody plays it, but anyway. Oh, yeah, as you can see, weapons still have 2 modes of fire, and it's really enjoyable when they hit. You will see more of those things as I play. I'm gonna try to make more combo shots like that. For example, ASMD Shock Rifle can... that energy ball, that's the alt fire. And if you fire the primary fire into it, it makes a big boom, like that. But it's difficult to time properly. It gets easier when you get good at it, but I haven't played Unreal Tournament games in a long time. And playing this really, really brings out the memories. This is how an arena shooter should be. It's awesome. I was disappointed with Unreal Tournament 3, and 2004 was already going in the wrong direction, but this is proper classic Unreal Tournament. And I like the fact that they actually took both the weapon versions from Unreal Tournament 2004 and the original and make the best possible version. For example, in Unreal Tournament 99 you actually had a 6-shot rocket launcher, which could load up to 6 rockets, which was really an overkill, which was replaced in 2004 by a 3-rocket launcher, which is or which can load only 3 rockets, which is also in this game, and it's a better version because you almost never have the time to load up 3 rockets. and you can imagine how long it would take to load up 6. The pulse rifle is replaced by a link gun, which is also from 2004, but it functions identically to the pulse gun, so it's basically the same. The Stinger minigun is, from what I can see, the only weapon which was taken from Unreal Tournament 3, because in original Unreal Tournament you only had a simple minigun which had faster and slow rate of fire, and in 2004 they had a minigun which had a special ammunition for long-range shooting, which fired a bit slowly, which is basically the same thing. And here you actually have a proper dual-shot minigun, which has a rapid fire and a long-range... Ooh, double kill. A long-range shot, which fires slowly, but it's decently powerful. I'm also liking the fact that some of the classic I'm on a killing spree. You can see that how fast-paced this game is, that you can pretty much kill in the air, in the ground. It's really, really, really enjoyable. I'm heartily recommending this game to everyone because look at guys, this is a pre-alpha game and it's already this good and pre-alpha. Imagine how it's gonna be when it's finished. It's awesome. I'm simply beyond words. I'm so glad that they decided to make it, and I'm so glad that they were smart enough to make it free to play. And you're wondering, well, how can they make money if it's free to play and it's already this good? Well, of course they're gonna put some crappy stuff like microtransactions or anything. I'm sure of it. They are not mentioning anything, but there will be some things that you'll have to pay. I'm only hoping that it's only going to be cosmetic, because there is character customization in this game, and it's pretty much like it was in Team Fortress 2. Basically, you have the head customizations, and I can't time this shot right. Basically, you have hats and you have faces, and you can unlock different characters, and that's it. But all characters perform exactly the same. They're simply cosmetic. And I think that's good. I also hope that they're gonna put more weapons later on and stuff like that, because there is stuff to be added here. Unreal Tournament was always popular also because of the modding, because there were plenty of game mods which were made for different maps and different weapon sets and stuff like that. And I'm really hoping that that's going to be put here as well. And the sniper rifle works really well when you actually manage to shoot somebody with it. The scope isn't really well put off right now. I'm hoping that they're going to change how the scope works, because they actually copied it from how it was made in the original game, and that's one of the things that's actually bad, because it works that you hold down the Alt key until you get to the zoom that you want, which sounds good in theory, but it's really tricky to do in practice, and I would actually prefer it they simply have a simple zoom. That's actually one thing that Call of Duty did well. You don't need that kind of crappy with adjusting zoom. You just zoom in, zoom out, that's all you need. And I'm doing pretty badly in this round, probably because I'm talking so much. And probably because this is my second match ever since a long time of me playing any kind of UT, so I'm actually satisfied that I'm not being last. Ooh. Ooh, that was a headshot. You can probably see that when two alt fires collide, they cancel each other out on the ASMD shock rifle, which is another nice touch. There is also the Redeemer here, but I never know where it is, and I don't know on which map it actually even exists. For those who played Unreal Tournament 2004, there is no shield gun. They put the original 99's Impact Hammer, which is a better version, because the shield gun was useless, and Impact Hammer actually can kill somebody. To tell you the truth, guys, I haven't enjoyed a free-for-all deathmatch game in a long time because I don't find it enjoyable at all. Oh yeah, I have lost the match. That's the glitching you see when you're trying to make an emote. Okay, this is the second match. I actually skipped ahead a bit because you don't need to see the loading screens because they are not ready yet. Yeah, this is basically the loading screen.
3, 2.
Okay, I know this map. This map was originally called the Kill Room or the Kill House. And the reason is, this is it. Plenty of rocket launchers for complete and utter chaos and plenty of players. This is insanity. This map perfectly illustrates what UT is all about. It's chaos in fire. That's all it is. And it's extremely enjoyable. Before you ask, this rocket launcher does have a lock-on function, but they actually made the lock-on take a bit longer than it's practical. I hope they change that. So you can't... But if I'm not mistaken, it works even after you fire the missile, so you can actually fire the missile and keep the crosshair on the enemy and it will lock on eventually. And then the missile will simply divert to him. Walked into my missile there. Or rocket. Anyway, see, that was a lock on and it hit. Nice. I'm actually trying to load up more rockets, but they slowed down the process so fast. Oh, I got it into face! Into my nostril. The rocket launcher is the only weapon you have on this map, and it's awesome. Apart from the classic playstyle, the game has all of the classic traits. Fast movement, double jumps, although you have to pick up something called jump boots to have double jumps now. Which is good because with dashing and everything it's already even too mobile. So, considering that the Quake Live is now pay to play, it's no longer free to play, I think for many people this game will be a decent replacement because in the olden days, Unreal Tournament double kill while dead. In the olden days it was always Unreal Tournament versus Quake, and it was all a pissing contest between the two who will make a better shooter. Today it's Call of Duty versus Battlefield. But since Quake Live is now pay to play, this game is free to play, and I think that the olden days of Quake versus Unreal are going to return. Even if they're not, this game will have one more player in me because it's awesome. And I'm completely amazed in how playable it is in pre-alpha. Another thing to note about this game, guys, is that it's a collaborative listen to me. Effort. It's a collaborative effort between the developers and the players. So that means if you as members of the community have something to contribute, as in a map or an idea, the developers are listening to you. And I think they even actually have contests and stuff, although I would have to double check on that. But I'm pretty sure that some of the stuff that's already in the game was actually made by the community itself. You can get all the information on the website. Another thing I really love about this game, and I always did, is because it's so fast-paced and so action-packed, you don't really have time to rage too much about being killed. I guess in Battlefield and in Call of Duty, because it takes so long to actually either score a kill or to actually get to the place where people are shooting, you have a lot of time to think and rage about being killed because it takes so long to get into the action again. And when I say so long, I mean longer than this, because you can see even on the map I played before, it only took a couple of seconds, if that, to get into a really wild shooter. Since there's no reload, there's nothing like that. It's just run and gun and enjoy it. It's how it should be in a game like this. And this is why deathmatch in Call of Duty and in Battlefield never appealed to me, as it never did in any other modern shooter, because it's so damn slow and it's so damn cumbersome, and you have to keep watch about your reloads and where you're going and when are you gonna start sprinting and stop sprinting and where you gonna sit, are you gonna camp, are you gonna run, or here none of that. This is such a relaxation for the nerves. He killed me. I bear him no grudge. He can kill me again. I don't care. I have a rocket launcher. And nobody is whining and saying, look, a noob tuber. Look, he's using a rocket launcher. Ban him. Rocket noob. No. Everybody is using the rocket launcher. It's a weapon. It's supposed to be used. It's supposed to blow people up. Look, I'm blowing people. I got shot by a rocket launcher and I don't freaking care. It's such a relaxation for the nerves, I'm telling you. And it's the fast pace, it really fits. This is how an arena shooter is supposed to be. I really hope that the developers take a hint from this and they make more shooters that hold these classic shooter values. Maybe it's because I'm old and I love the original Unreal Tournament so much and the original Quake so much, but I don't think that's the only reason. There is a value, intrinsic value in this kind of game, and I'm dying left, right and center and I don't really care. There is an intrinsic value in a game like this that simply does not die. It's immortal. And considering how it looks like now in pre-alpha, I keep repeating this, but I'm amazed. This is not a beta version. This is not an early release. This is pre-alpha, guys. You know what that means? When you actually go to pick maps, there is a work in progress label around some maps. Maps are not even finished, and they're completely playable. And even on this map, you can see those pillars. They are missing textures. This is insane. And there are no glitches. I did not encounter a single glitch. There are no bugs here. Well, it's a simple gameplay, so I don't think there are plenty glitches or bugs to be had. But it's mind-boggling. I love it. I hope it lasts. I hope it gets the credit it deserves. Epic, thank you for bringing my childhood back. Well, not childhood, teenage years. I was a teenager when this was out. The original one, I mean. Yeah, guys, I'm 30 years old. I'm an old git. If this was Call of Duty, I would be now crouching next to a window, hoping that nobody sees me and that I see somebody first and shoot him with a sniper rifle or an assault rifle. Here I'm jumping into the fray. I think apart from Quake Live, there is no game like this on the market right now. And if there is, it doesn't do it this well. It doesn't do it this well. Well, maybe the new Doom. But I saw the gameplay footage for the new Doom multiplayer, and it has loadouts. I mean, what the hell? Loadouts in Doom. I really hope that they don't screw this up, because this game is now awesome, and I don't want loadouts in this game or anything like that. I really hope that they don't mess with the formula, because this thing works, and it works like this. I just noticed it actually first. that's another thing. I'm not really caring about the score. I don't care about the score, just let me shoot. And you can see, you can probably hear me giggling a lot because this is a giggle game. This is definitely a giggle game. And when you play this with friends, it's gonna be even more so. Multi-kill even. I'm absolutely loving this. And I think I'm gonna win this one even, which is insane. I've been talking the whole time. But that's yeah, I won. Go me. Well guys, that's the new Unreal Tournament. I enjoy it a lot. I hope you will too. Until the next video, guys.